Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Just want to do a quick little introduction for those of you who are new. My name's Scott. There's been a little bit of a change with the channel, actually pretty big change in a few aspects, so we'll kind of go over those shortly. But just wanted to say welcome and thank you for tuning in. For those of you who are returning, you'll obviously notice that there's been some pretty big changes. One with a title change to the channel name. It used to be 86 at BRZ. The BRZ is actually now gone. It has been sold off to a good home, which is gonna actually give it a pretty good amount of development and should be pretty interesting what's to come with that. Now that it's in somebody else's possession. The other being that I now am no longer in Northern California. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, which is sort of the closest thing I've ever had to a home. As a military kid, I kind of bounced around a lot and decided my wife and I were ready to settle down and buy a home and just be back near family. As part of that, we are now closer to Gridlife, which is something that I've kind of been watching for years and been really excited about, especially the Gridlife Touring Cup racing. And now that the BRZ is gone, it's kind of changed my focus as to, you know, not just doing track days and HPDEs anymore, but to kind of step it up to the next level. It's going to be quite the process. Obviously, I need to go through comp school and get the car built and all that, but just wanted to you know, kind of lay out my plans and introduce you guys to the vehicle. I know that the title of the channel probably gives a little bit away for those of you who know dumb old Honda chassis codes. So yeah, I bought a 1994 Honda Civic DX Coupe, which I used to actually own a 95, and it was my car all through high school and college, and I always wanted to turn it into a race car. Now I have that opportunity, so just kind of gonna highlight it on this channel, and we will just kind of see where this all takes me. Super excited. I've been talking to Adam and the crew from Gridlife for a long time, even when I was in California, and Austin Cabot, all those guys. I actually met Austin at some events when I was in Northern California with Speed Ventures. So we've all kind of been in touch as I start to plan the build and as I, you know, try to figure out what the steps are to get into wheel-to-wheel racing. So yeah, that's enough about me. Let's kind of do a little walk around of the car. It's obviously nothing special yet, but I've got some pretty big plans for it, and we'll kind of outline all of that on the channel as we go. So here she is in all her stock automatic glory. So like I said, 1994 Honda Civic DX Coupe. I wanted a DX for a few reasons. One is that my old car was actually a DX, and two, no sunroof, much lighter weight, no power windows, nothing like that, so it's a little bit less that I am going to have to strip off of the car, even though with my plans for the car, it's actually going to get stripped down to a bare chassis and start from scratch. All nuts and bolts and everything will be plated, and sort of a restoration slash race car build. It's kind of sad because this car is actually pretty clean. The body's not perfect. Obviously there's some damage in the quarter panels, some roof dings, things like that, but a lot of that's actually going to change. But yeah, so completely stock interior. It's actually had very few owners for its age. As you can see, there's one major component that's gonna need to go. But with what I have planned, that was gonna go anyway, whether it was the stock D-series shifter or an automatic. So just a little hint there as to what may be to come. Under the hood, again, nothing special. It's a stock D15B non-VTEC automatic transmission, 200 and some odd thousand miles, but the car's actually never been crashed. Looks like there may have been a fender replaced at one point, but no major damage ever reported. Anything that was done by the previous owner and not reported to insurance. And having been in the auto body industry for a little bit, you know, I was able to give the car a good look over, check the frame rails, things like that, and it's all straight. So I mean, even like original stickers and stuff from Honda. So yeah, that's there's gonna be a big change in that department. Some pretty, you know, it's a little rough around the edges, had some paint damage, but I mean, you can see there's a little bit of damage in the quarters, nothing more than little fender bender kind of stuff. But some pretty cool things. It actually has original floor mats, which aren't in terrible condition. I just need to steam clean them and all that. The car is actually going to get completely parted out, so if anybody sees anything that they want or need for their car, feel free to reach out to me. Pretty much everything is for sale. There's not much of this car that's gonna stay, but pretty cool that the original owner's manual and warranty information came with the car. Typical EG Civic, torn on the driver's side seat, but I mean the rear seats, stuff like that, it's like really clean. Pretty clean and straight example. Like I said, obviously not perfect, but so much is going to change on this car anyway that I just kind of wanted something that was mostly straight and intact, never been wrecked, and that's what I got. So yeah, that's the car. I just wanted to do a little intro of it, and then the next video I'll start to lay out some of the plans. Obviously I'm gonna keep some things a little tight as the build progresses, but that'll only lead for more good content later down the road. And thanks everybody for tuning in, and hope to see you in the next one. Take care.